So there's a hidden revenue you could unlock each month without increasing your ad spend. And this wouldn't just increase your revenue but also your bottom line, so you could put more into ads and scale much more easily. There's a playbook we use for our 7 and 8 figure clients that works so well that they sell out and go out of stock. And in this video, I will walk you through that exact case study and the playbook of how we made over $300,000 in just 10 days so that you can use this playbook for your brand to crush your next sales event and get the most profit out of it. So we're going to cover each element of the sale, so pre-sale, de-sale, and the post-sale, so you can get the full idea on how you should prepare in order to maximize how much you profit from that sale that you're going to make. So quick introduction to this case study. So we made over $300,000 for this client during the sale. The client is in the outdoors niche. Most of their top of the funnel traffic comes from the Google ads, and the strategy was to rely primarily on the email marketing as the main sales channel. So we decided to make this sale around the National Park Week, and if you're not sure on what date you can choose each month to create the sale on, you can use this website that you can find in this document. And here, as you can see on this website, you can find all the dates, all the holidays on around which you can actually build the sale and therefore monetize from it. So people basically just need a reason to buy. So each month you could choose the event or something that's very relatable to your audience, and therefore you can create the sale according to this playbook of how to monetize the most of it. So let's cover first of all the pre-sale. So what are the activities that we did before the sale? So it contains choosing the products and the teaser emails, so emails that are going to be sent before the sale. First thing, choosing products. Basically choosing the products that we are going to promote during the sale. Some brands have pretty much the idea of what products they want to push throughout the sale, while the other brands just want to find out what are these products that people usually buy throughout their email, so therefore when the sale comes, they can have them highlighted and therefore maximize how much they profit from the sale. So if you are unsure what products you want to choose during the sale, you can use this technique here in order to find out what are these products. So how to understand which products are sold the most through emails. So when you go on your Shopify Analytics and under the Analytics, then you go on the reports, you will see you have this button here at the top which says New Exploration. Then when you get on that page, you can see on the bottom right, you have this box here which will help you filter the data based on some parameters that we're going to adjust right now. So here, if you're interested to see just what products are bought the most through the emails, what you want to do, you want to set the order UTM medium is email. And therefore, when you do that, you will get the data on what are the products that are bought the most through the emails. So therefore, you can choose what are these products and promote them during this sale. So this is how we have chosen the products for this brand to push throughout this sale. So next thing is the teaser email. So the goal of teaser emails is to build hype, warm up your audience, and this is very important to get them to hold off on spending so they're ready to buy as soon as the sale starts. So if your sale is about to start on the Saturday, for example, and you send them the email on the Tuesday that your sale is incoming, now they're prepared for that sale and they will not spend money on some stupid things until the Saturdays. They will wait for your sale, and therefore when it comes, they're ready. They have the budget for spending. They didn't spend it on some other brands, and this is just one of the reasons why the teaser emails are very important for any sale. It also warms up your audience and hypes them up because now they're expecting something. It's kind of a trailer, but for the email marketing, and therefore when the sale comes, they're ready in that purchasing mode. So for this brand, what we did is that we have sent 2 emails before the sale. First one was sent 4 days before the sale, and another one was sent just the day before the sale. This is how one of the email looked like. As you can see, it's pretty simple. You don't have to complicate it. Get ready for tomorrow when the sale is going to start. So you want to keep it very simple. You want to set very clear expectations, build anticipation, and tell them exactly when it's going to be live. So as you can see throughout the whole copy, just very simple copy, just saying when the sale is going to start, 10 a.m. and what they can expect. And then once again, reminding them when they should be ready for the sale to start. It's very important about default just to keep it very simple, to tell them to get prepared as the sale is going to be live very shortly. It's very important to hype up your audience and make them ready for this sale. So once we have done this all pre-sale stuff, now comes the exciting part, the actual sale. So these things are prepared before the sale as well, but they're the part of the sale. So I just wanted to create these clear separations so that you can optimize for that exact event. So first thing is the email campaigns. We have sent for this brand total of 10 emails during the sale, and these emails can be categorized into 3 categories. First one is the opening email, then in between emails, basically the emails that were sent throughout the sale, and the last day sale email, which has a little bit of the urgency to it. So we have sent 10 emails total for this brand, and I wouldn't recommend it for any brand, but we could do it because we have really nailed down when it comes to the deliverability part of this brand. So we were able to send this much, and not too many brands are able to send that much in that period, but we were able because we have really nailed down the deliverability, which we're going to cover as well. So first we have here the opening email, the start of the sale. The point of the opening emails is to clearly announce that the sale is live, and this is usually the highest revenue generating email. We sent the opening email to the whole list to re-engage subscribers, get more people into the engage segment, and promote the sale to the wider audience. Usually you will hear that sending it to the whole list is not a good idea, and usually it isn't, but in this case we were able to do it because we have an exceptional deliverability for this brand that has a huge list, and for that reason we were able to do it and therefore get more people into that engaged segment and get them into the whole funnel. Now this is not a thing that you usually do every weekend stuff. You just do it before you are about to announce these big sales such as Black Friday or this one, and therefore you get the wider list into your funnel to buy from you. So don't do this if you don't have a good deliverability, because you can risk your domain reputation. So very important thing. Now for the email, it has to be very simple. You have to announce that the sale is live. You have here some of the highlights, some of the most important products here. We have the very important bundle for this brand that is bringing a lot of the profits. Announce that sale is live, what are the discounts, and you highlight your most important products that you are going to push throughout this sale. Now in this example, you can see that this email has a bit more of the text than usual, but this is because we have tested for this brand and saw that emails that have more text perform better than the emails that have less text. So you should always test and see for your audience what type of emails works better, and therefore when you get that insight, you should optimize all your further emails based on that. Now when you have sent the opening email, now you have other emails that are in between the first one and the last one. For these emails, as you can see, we have pushed all the products and bundles that we have planned in advance. And what is also very important when it comes to these emails, you want to maintain that consistency in the design and in the tone and the style, so they just feel more congruent and they don't come off as a random emails or disruptive or stuff like that, because you're sending more emails. So whichever product or bundle you're pushing throughout this sale, you just want to make sure that these emails, which you will see in the next example, just feel congruent and they have that consistency in the design, tone, and the style. So then we have the last day sale email, which contains the urgency. We have sent this email on the final day of the sale, and this was the second highest revenue generating email. And this is just because it has the urgency to it. Urgency works very well. A lot of people don't use it for some reason. It can be used very well, and it doesn't have to be pushy with all these countdown timers and all that stuff. You just have to see that this is the last day of the sale. Midnight is just going to end up, and if you want to buy it while you can, right? So this is how this email looked like. As you can see above the fold, we have the urgency, last day of National Park Week sale. The sale ends tonight. That's it. Really nothing too complicated about it. Then we have the text. Then once again, you can see we have highlighted products that are most important. Basically, they're repeated from the first email because these are the products that we want to push the most during the sale. And you have the discounts on them so they can know that what's the benefit if they buy now during this sale and they don't miss out the chance of buying this product. As you can see, this is the second highest revenue generating email. So very important to have that urgency as the last email of the sale. So now after you have created all your email campaigns, the next thing you want to do is to optimize your landing pages for this sale. So when people click on these emails and land on your Shopify store, you just maximize how much of these people end up buying your product. So the goal is to maximize conversion from all the traffic coming during the sale. So first of all, this is how we have optimized the homepage, because most of their traffic were landing on the homepage. It was also from their top of the funnel. For this brand, the homepage as a landing page as opposed to the collection page worked better for the emails as well. So this is why it was very important to optimize the homepage for this sale. So this is how the homepage looked before the sale, and this is how it looked after. As you can see, we have changed the headline and the sub-headline to reflect the ongoing sale. Then the next thing we have done here, and this is pretty important, is that we have pushed the sale highlights in the above the fold section. Above the fold section is the most important section because it's the section that 100% of visitors that land on your page actually see. So in this example, you can see this is the before and this is the after. You can see we have removed this part temporarily, and we have pushed the sale highlights on the above the fold so people can see what are all these products that they can choose and buy during this sale. And we have obviously positioned all the products that were most important for this sale. We have also optimized their order pages, and you can as well use the GH4 exploration tab just to understand how your visitors behave from certain traffics. For example, the paid ads from the Google, you can see we realize where people are going the most, and therefore we have optimized these order pages so that we maximize how much we profit during this sale. If collections pages works better for your landing page than the home page for the sale, then what you need to do before you link that collection page to the email is to set that it should be ordered by the best selling. And this is what I mean here, because when you do this and when you get this sort by best sellers and when you link that to the email, therefore when people click on your emails and land on the collection, your collection page will be sorted by the best sellers, and therefore you will just maximize how much people see these best sellers, and therefore you will maximize your revenue and profit. This is the thing that you do if you don't build a custom collection page for your sale. We always do it for our clients, but if you don't, just do this because it will really make the difference of how much people actually find out the best sellers and therefore buy them, and you get to increase your revenue, right? So this is very important when it comes to the landing pages. Next thing, which is extremely important when it comes to increasing the profitability from these emails, is the bundles. Bundles are an extremely important thing when it comes to increasing the average order value, and it also works very well because it increases the perceived value of your customers. So when they see the bundle, they see all these things that they're going to get for the single price. Some of these things are even free in the bundle, right? And therefore people just feel like they're going to get more, and more of them actually buy your bundle. So together with the brand owner, we have bundle products that are frequently bought together. We have analyzed that with the data that they have, and then we have created these bundles to push them throughout this sale. So this is one example. As you can see, this is the bundle where you get this park pass along with some books. And as you can see on the product page, we have this box which says, what are you going to get? This bundle have also included the free shipping here, so that it makes sense that people, when they see that they're going to get a free shipping, their perceived value increases and they feel like they're going to get more. So very important thing, if you can bundle some things together during the sale or even after the sale, it can make a huge difference to your bottom line because people will feel like they're going to get more, and therefore more of them will actually buy it. So after that, we have optimizing the email flows. So you don't have to create new flows anytime you are pushing a certain sale, but this thing is very important if you just want to squeeze how much you profit from each sale. So what we have done here is that we have tightened the time delay in the abandonment flow so they have fired more frequently. So by firing more frequently, people were getting back into the funnel faster during the sale. So if this is the abandonment flow that you should typically have for your e-commerce store, in this example, let's take the cart abandonment flow. Before the sale, your customer will receive the email 1, then after 2 days, they will receive the email 2. But during the sale, what we have done here is that we have reduced that time delay between the first email and the second email. The time delay was previously 2 days, but during the sale, we have set it to 4 hours. And this is very important because if people add things to the cart and your sale is going to end tomorrow, it doesn't really matter that they're going to get the email too when the sale is gone. What you want to do, you want to consistently get them back into the funnel while the sale is actually live. And what we have also done here is that we have removed the discounts from the abandonment flows, and we have focused on the urgency and scarcity in the message. Because there's already a big discount on the site during the sale, and there's really no need to get that extra discount on these cart abandonment emails. So for that reason, you just get them back into the funnel, but you utilize the urgency because the sale is not going to last forever. And that gives them that extra push in order to complete that order, right? So very important thing, if you want to maximize how much you're getting from these campaigns that you're sending, along with the flows that are constantly bringing back people into the funnel. Now, the last part of the sale is the post-purchase funnels. Post-purchase funnels are very important if you want to maximize your AOV and therefore your profit margin. And the goal of it in this case is just to get customers to spend even more while they're in that buying mindset. So what we have done is that we have added the urgency to the post-purchase funnels to drive additional orders while the sale was still active. So in this example, you can see we have this product and we have added just this messaging that adds a little bit of the urgency. Add this essential guide to your order before the sale is gone. So just a little bit of urgency. You have bought this, add this another thing while the sale is gone. You can save even more and all that stuff. So if you have the post-purchase funnels, and most of the time you should have, Just make sure you adapt the messaging so you get these people to buy even more while the sale is still active. So after that, we have the post sale. Now you have done all these things. You have made huge revenue out of your sale. Now what is the next thing that you can do? The first thing is reporting. You just want to make sure if you have run any A/B test during the sale, it's very important to keep that inside, because when the next sale comes, you're going to have the data so that you can maximize even more revenue and profit from your sale. So if you have run any of the A/B tests, just make sure you document that data and you have it ready for the next sale. And the last thing is the post-sale emails, because you have sent tons of emails during the sales. Now you want to send an appreciation to all these people that have bought during the sale. Just send an thank you email to all these people. Even better if you can make it as a collective impact. In this example, you can see we have laid out some of the stats that are meaningful to this audience, how they have helped with preserving the products and all that stuff. It just brings that collective feeling. And therefore, when next time you want to send emails and push the sale, more people will be eager to buy from you. If you want to get this document, you can get it down in the link in the description. And if you need help with increasing the profitability of your e-commerce store with a completely done for you solution, you can reach out to me in the link in the description to book a call with me. We will discuss what is the personalized strategy for your brand to grow your revenue and your profitability. And if you like this video, you can check out this next one, which will also help you with growing your e-commerce brand.